Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Let's have a take a look at Ethena's latest update and ENA's price action or where the ENA is headed. This is from my previous video. We'll look at it from the fresh perspective as well in this video. So as of now, after hitting like 85 cent, the token has started to go down, like it's at 64 cent as of now. But if we look at its updates, it's doing really well. So basically, SUSTE went live on Aave on Aptos. I would say that is a massive W, as Aave is live on Aptos as well. So it is a W for Aave as well as I would say Ethena's stable token as well. Now beside that, and this is really interesting thing. So basically, they actually ended up crossing like 500 million in cumulative gross interest revenue. So in the last week, protocol weekly revenues like 13.4 million USD, means like 670 million, like USD supply all-time high 11.7 billion, which is a lot, and APY is really high, like 9%. So in theory, this should uh, increase the demand of the ENA as well as USDE as well. So overall, I think this is really good for the ENA token itself. Now beside that, we have a tweet from the stable watch. So basically, yield bearing stable tokens have paid over 800 million in total yield. So I would say that is a massive yield. Now Ethena is at the first number, as you can see, with 30 million. We have Biddle, or you can say build, with 8.39, and we have SUST like 6.78, which is a lot as well. So now this means that the demand for the yield bearing stable coins is going up, so that's pretty good. Now beside that, Bybit basically ended up announcing a trading competition, and I would say that's pretty good because traders do use USDE and USDB as a collateral, as you can see here. Now if we talk about its TVL, or the supply of the USDE, as you can see, it's going up. So it's like at a new all-time high. It keeps making new all-time high, and soon it will be above like 12 billion, which I would say is massive. And overall, this shows that ENA USDE is not coming slow. Overall, I would say that's pretty good. Now if we look at the revenue, their revenue just hit a new all-time high as well, like 34 million in fees as well as in revenue. Overall, ENA is bringing a lot of demand to like Ethereum as well. So overall, it's doing really well. Now as of now, if we talk about its price especially, so all of this TVL should impact ENA in theory, because ENA is a governance token. So the users of the or the holder of the USDE should also realize that holding ENA does gives them power to vote basically on various things that include fees and other things. So in theory, the demand for the ENA should also go up, but as of now, as the market is making correction, so it is understandable that the ENA is going down. But I think if the market does improve, or even if the BTC just stays at the same price, I think we could see a massive rebound from the ENA token as of now, because its TVL is doing really well. So that means its fundamentals are really strong at this point, so we can expect a pretty massive rebound as well if the market does go up. So as of now, I'm expecting a pretty good bull flag. This looks like a bull flag, I would say. So if the market does go up, and if it does breaks out like from this downtrend, I think like hitting a new high could be possibility. So like hitting a next high would be like above $1, because if you look here, back in July they did the exact same thing. It actually ended up correcting itself. Like if we look at from July's high, it was like 30% or 27% correction, And as of now, the token has corrected like 28% or like 27%. This is the exact correction that it did back in July. So if the market does hold itself, I'm expecting a pretty massive breakout from here. So if it does break out, we could basically go as high as like 74 to 71 cent if it continues to go up. And if the market does hold itself even more, I think we could be looking at a leg up from as high as 85 to 82 cent as well. But if the market does continues to go down, I think like ENA could basically hit this range as well. So this is another entry point that could be a really good one if you're planning to get the ENA token like around 56 to 51 cent as well. I think this seems to be really good entry point for the token as well. Now there is this you can say that it did break like this trend line, which was I think a bit too steep. So breaking that is not that a big deal, but again it did break like this trend line as well. So that means that it is in the downtrend as well. So if it like even if it goes up, we could be expecting I would say we could be expecting a pullback from 88 to like 92 or even 95 cent as well. But again even if I think as of now it can go up, and this trend line could be problem in the future, but as of now it seems like that it did reject really hard from this trend line as well. Now I think if it breaks like above from this red trend line, we could be looking at a pushback like 74 or even like 85 the possibility. Now overall I think if the market even like goes up like slightly, ENA is most probably the most strongest token in the market as of now, and I think that is because of its demand or its stable tokens demand, you can see. And as long as USDE continues to go up, I'm expecting ENA to perform really well. And there is only one issue with ENA. If you're thinking why ENA gets these massive corrections, the reason would be that the investors are getting their tokens on a monthly basis, and they will continue to do so till 2028. So as of now they have received like 1.172 billion, and they will receive like more 1.35 billion, something like that. So in total they will get like 2.57 billion ENA tokens. So that I would say is the biggest problem along with the core contributors as well. So now the only thing holding back ENA would be his token supply, nothing more than that, because if you look at its stats, everything seems like it's bullish, but again the only problem will most likely be its token supply. So we do have a massive sell pressure from the investors as well as core contributors. So that is the only problem with ENA. Anyways, this was it. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.